So I've been blessed to own not just one camera, but 5 whole cameras. And I've run into a little dilemma. Some of them are sitting around collecting dust. So clearly one of the options is to sell some of my cameras. So let's talk about the different cameras I own, why I own them, and if y'all can help me figure out which camera I should get rid of. Now, as you might know, I am a Fujifilm ambassador. I use Fujifilm only. I've been an ex-photographer now for about 5 years, and I use it for everything I do. So we're gonna be going through all of my Fujifilm cameras, and I need your help to know which one I need to get rid of. Starting out with one of my favorite cameras, the XS20. The XS20 is the newest camera that I recently purchased, and I got this one mainly as my travel and day-to-day carry camera. Now, if you've seen my past videos, you already know I love the XT30, and that was my go-to day-to-day camera for whenever I was taking photos with my family and just hanging out and doing things. However, the one thing it was missing was enough video function. Now, this was a huge problem for me because I travel often for work, and while I'm traveling, I like to make content so that I can continually feed my YouTube channel. Now, the XT30 wasn't fitting that, so I sold it and I bought the XS20. So pretty much the XS20 is my multimedia camera. It's handling all my video because I'm using it right now for this video here. It has the flip out screen, so it's easy for me to see what I'm doing. It's super tiny, so I'm able to pack it really light if I want to go take photos and video, but don't want to bring a whole huge kit with me. And it has the same great 26 megapixels as most of Fujifilm's other cameras. So it's a great looking camera and I'm a huge fan. Right now it gets the most use because again, I travel often. I'm always taking it with me and I'm using it for the majority of my videos at this point. I also use it when I'm on a tripod at a shoot. It's just a great small camera to be able to carry around. So honestly, I absolutely love this camera. Next up, I have my workhorse cameras, which is the XT5. I own 2 of them. Now, the XT series has always been my main go-to camera for wedding photography. And again, I've been a wedding photographer now for 10 years. The quality out of the XTs is amazing, and the XT5 just ups the ante with that 40 megapixel sensor. Now, as y'all know, the economy is slowing down a bit, and I don't have as many weddings as I normally have. However, I have shot a good handful with the XT5, engagement sessions and weddings, and I absolutely love the quality I'm getting out of the photos. On top of that, the XT5 has great video features. However, I haven't been using it for video. I used it a little bit for hybrid shooting at an engagement session, but other than that, I honestly never used them for video. Mainly because they don't have a flip out screen. So when I'm traveling, it makes it super annoying to try and use them for videos and set up a shot and then not be able to see myself. And it's this whole ordeal. So they're mainly only for stills. Now, the reason I own 2 is because I shoot with prime lenses only. This way I don't have to swap out lenses 50 different times. Basically, one camera is for my wider lenses and the other one is for my tighter lenses. And you can see me carrying the 2 cameras with my holdfast gear Moneymaker. And if y'all want to see a specific video about the Moneymaker and why I use it and just the product in itself, let me know in the comments below. Now, generally I'm shooting with the 16, a 23, 33, and the 56. So I only have to change my lenses once or twice depending on the scene that I'm shooting. So the XT5s are kind of my main workhorses. However, the next camera kind of throws a wrench in that, which is the GFX 100 II. I picked up the GFX 100 II when it came out. I owned a 100S before and I love the GFX system. It's the type of thing that makes me question like the whole, oh, crop sensor is good enough, because that medium format sensor, oh goodness, just look at these photos. I love this thing. And the thing that the GFX 100 II did right is it's so much faster. Now, because of this, like I was saying earlier, the XT5s are my workhorses, but now one of them I don't even use that much because I'm generally shooting with my GFX on the left and my XT5 on the right. And I've been doing this at most of my sessions this year. Now, obviously, some cons of the GFX for me personally are the lenses are super expensive. On top of that, the system is heavy. The whole reason I got into Fujifilm in the first place because it was nice and small and light. However, I don't mind the weight because the results coming out of the GFX are just mind-blowing. Also, as a wedding photographer who uses a flash on the hot shoe, the removable viewfinder is a little worrisome because it wiggles just a little bit, so I'm not sure it's the best for using a flash on the camera. On top of that, I actually find myself using the GFX for video as well. The GFX 102 has great video specs, and I'm not even scratching the surface of what it can do, but the fact that it has 4K 60 and also 8K if I want to shoot something tight and be able to punch in is a huge, huge plus for me. And because I've used it recently on some videos, I keep telling myself like, maybe I'll actually start using the GFX for video. Now, clearly this won't be best for videos like this. It'll be more so if I'm trying to make a film or something of that sort, which I don't ever do. So again, it's like an option that's there. I own like 2 or 3 lenses for it, and it also sits around kind of collecting dust other than when I'm using it at a wedding or so forth. And the last camera I own is the XH2S. Now, this camera is an amazing video camera, and I have it fully rigged out with a small rig case where I can use my Atomos Ninja V on it and everything. However, I never use it. Now, having it set up like this, I was thinking maybe I can start picking up like second videographer gigs at weddings or even do wedding videos, something of that. So I don't know if I'm going to deal with all the editing, but I could use it that way, but I haven't been at all. Honestly, now that I've been recording with the XS20 like I am so much, the XH2S kind of sits around doing nothing. I mainly got it to be my main YouTube video creation camera, but like I said again, I don't ever use it. It just sits around pretty much doing nothing. I don't take it with me because if I'm going to, I have to take it out of the small rig cage, which is just annoying to have to take it out and put it back in. Also, it's still a bigger camera. I also don't use it for stills. I do not like the XH body. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like the way the buttons are lined up. I don't like anything about it as a stills camera. It has the flip screen. I do not like the flip screen for stills. The XT series and the XT5 and 3 specifically hit that sweet spot for me as far as taking stills and having the tilty screen rather than the flip screen. So yeah, my XH2S it's chilling. I shot photos with it before. I love the way the photos look. You can see some of my videos up here where I used it, but I just don't see myself using it that much. So right now it's a double camera for video. If I want to do a dual camera setup, I have the XS20 and the XH2S, but the XS20 takes most of the video work at this point because it looks great and it also shoots 6K open gate, which is how I'm recording this. Like, when I found out the XS20 did 6K open gate, that was the hugest selling point for me. They never advertised that, but the XH2S is the only other camera shooting open gate to my knowledge. So, again, it's basically a baby XH2S without the 4K 120. So with all these cameras sitting around doing nothing, it's a hard choice for me, but I can tell you personally what I'm leaning towards. Clearly, as you heard, the XS20 gets most of the work. It's doing all my video work, and when I hang out with family, I throw the 27mm pancake on it, and it's a great carry-around camera. You can see recently I even brought it with me to Japan to be able to make videos and also just take photos. This is the first time in a long time that I've just taken photos for fun. The XT5s are definitely going to stay. I'm debating if I want to get rid of one of them since it doesn't get used as much. But I did shoot one of my last sessions with only the XT5s and I forgot how much I love the XT series. So those are probably definitely going to stay. The GFX 102 would be good to get rid of because I would get a lot of money back, which would be kind of nice right now. However, that camera is just amazing. I really don't want to get rid of it. It's so good. But I mean, if I sold it off and all of its lenses, I could bring in like a good, I don't know, between $7,000 and $9,000, maybe even 10. I have a little bit of debt right now that I would love to get rid of, and that would take care of a big portion of it. And again, it just kind of sits here hanging in the background, looking beautiful. And every now and then I use it. So, and then the XH2S is doing nothing. I actually don't even remember the last time I used it. I just upgraded the firmware on it just because. But yeah, I actually haven't used it in a while. So what do you all think? What should I do? Which camera should I get rid of? Let me know in the comments below, and I will update you all at some time on what I'm actually going to end up doing with my cameras. And again, since it's Small Business Month, if you want to start your business, definitely check out this playlist here so you can start making money with photography.